The excellency of every art is its intensity, capable of making all disagreeable evaporate, meaning there is no disagreeableness, disharmony, conflict, concord, or any other evil negatives anywhere in the world or in any art form because there is not any the scope for it in any art history or in any art forms that there is in the world that has ever been invented by mankind's greatness, intelligence, prowess, and brilliancy of their mind, heart, soul, and psyche. There is no conflict in it, or even if it was there essentially. But by the end, there was no conflict, chaos, evil, negativity, contradiction, disagreement, discord at all in any arts or in any art forms or artistry in the world, be it music, poetry, writing, painting, philosophizing, it could be anything because art does not tolerate and it will not have discord, disharmony, and conflict anyways. And even if it's there in the human mind, and the mind is the intellect, rationality, thought, reason, all of which is finite, relative, dependent, and obviously statistical anyways in one way or another, and they also are the reasons and sources of trouble, suffering, sorrow, sadness, dejection, betrayal, conflict in our lives as well as in our external relationships outside communities and societal communications exchanges in one way or another. We suffer, we struggle unnecessarily because we're always overwhelmingly dependent upon the capacities of the mind, which is limited, finite, interdependent, anyways. Because whatever comes from the mind is neither absolute nor permanent nor unconditional, it's very much conditional, limited, statistical, relative, interdependent upon the other's choices, actions, outcomes, because the others are also going to throw something or another on the basis of their knowledge, experience, failure, education, etc. And they also are going to contribute something or another to the reality, just like we have contributed something or another or whatever could into the creation, building of this whole conscious and unconscious kind of invisible, visible reality inside of which we live and they also live. We occupy space of it, they also occupy parts of it, depending upon wealth, riches, power, external influence. Some people are able to access more of this invisible reality, and if we don't have riches, wealth, power, if we're unwealthy, uninfluential, then we will occupy very little or less and less of this territory of reality, whatever we're gonna call it. But then again, artistry does not allow for the existence or entertainment of any conflict, contradiction,